Steven Spielberg is the reason I fell in love with movies. Raiders of the Lost Ark is my all-time favorite. I have watched it nearly 100 times and also owned it in various formats: VHS, DVD, Blu-ray. I even have the novelization of the film. But I'm digressing here. This video isn't about any specific movie of Spielberg. It's about Steven Spielberg's various connections with India throughout his career. For starters, way back in 1977, Spielberg came all the way to film a 2-minute scene in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, where 1,000 Indians chant "Aaya, Aaya Re" and point to the sky. This was soon after Jaws, the beginning of Spielberg's amazing journey as one of the world's most popular and successful filmmakers. The Indians chanting as per the film's story happens in Dharamsala, but they ended up shooting it close to Mumbai in a village called Hal. I am told Hal is near Khopoli. Some of us might now relate Khopoli better with the Vada Pav and Datta snacks on the Mumbai-Pune Expressway. Spielberg's next brush with India was in the form of Satyajit Ray, who had made a few rounds of Hollywood studios in the late 60s with a script called The Alien. While in 1982, Spielberg's E.T. released, Ray thought it had more than a few similarities with his own script, especially a friendly alien with a healing touch. The whole controversy would need an entire episode. So, to cut a long story short, Ray's Alien never saw the light of the day, except as an episode of a TV series on Doordarshan called Satyajit Ray Presents, while E.T. went on to become an international box office blockbuster.
I'll be right.
Well, India figured again in Spielberg's sequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom in 1984 was set largely in an Indian kingdom called Mayapur, where a royal banquet had the kind of non-vegetarian dishes that appalled the Indian government as much as the depiction of the Thuggy cult in the film. Not surprisingly, the film was not only refused shooting permission in India, so they went into Sri Lanka, but it also was banned from theatrical release. Interestingly, Spielberg cast none other than Amrish Puri as the bad guy in the film, along with Roshan Seth, who had earlier played Pandit Nehru in Sir Richard Attenborough's Gandhi. Guess who saw this film in London and hated it? Satyajit Ray. In 1996, Spielberg once again phoned India. This time it was for Malayalam actor M.R. Gopakumar, last seen glorifying Pulimurugan to mythical proportions with the lines like Gopakumar was chosen to play an Indian character in the sequel to Jurassic Park: The Lost World. Much to Gopakumar's bad luck, his Hollywood dream didn't take off because of his visa issues. Thus, the role of Ajay Sidhu in the film was eventually played by British actor Harvey Jason. Interestingly, years later, when Jurassic Park rebooted as Jurassic World, another Indian actor found himself in it, Irfan Khan. And finally, in 2013, Spielberg came to India and met the who's who of Bollywood and mentioned that he's seen several Indian films, but named one that he'd seen more than once: Three Idiots. By the way, if you watch the opening credits of Lincoln, you will find an Indian company as one of the producers, Anil Ambani's Reliance Entertainment. So you see, Spielberg and India has a very chatpata connection. Well, that's a wrap.